Steph, are you aware Jimmy bet Draymond that he'll have a better free throw percentage than you this year?
That's the first time I'm hearing it.
You think it's plausible?
No chance. Well, I like a little game within the game. So game on.
How big is it? 60 and 60 from the line. How big is it when he's doing that type of night from the line?
No, it's huge just because the way certain teams defend us, the way that we're organizing, trying to create shots. He can settle a lot of possessions if we're, not the ball's not moving. We got a lot of those off of second side action, which is always great when defense is kind of shifted a little bit and he can take advantage of a good matchup or a driving angle. And then, it allows us to set up our defense, and it's just good basketball when you can create those it's hard to create fouls out of nothing. It has to be off a good action that creates either a mismatch or an advantage, and he takes advantage of those opportunities.
Steph, the sample size really isn't small anymore. Jimmy fits. Why do you think he fits so well within what you guys have built?
He just plays good basketball. Whatever the possession calls for, he sees the floor so well. He's composed when he has the ball in his hands. You can't really speed him up, and I think he understands like what it takes to win, and he doesn't care what it looks like. It's just try to get the job done. So good basketball with guys that love sharing the ball, using each other, fits right in.
Steph, before your big 35-footer towards the end of the game, JK had that big offensive rebound to set it up. What did he bring on that play and to the game as a whole tonight?
It was great energy, impactful plays. I know Luka got his numbers, but he took the challenge, trying to, make him work for everything. And it's great to have a point of attack defender like that can, again, take the challenge. He's going to continue to get better at that. But those 50-50 balls, decisive plays, especially in the second half when we started to get the ball moving. If he didn't have anything, he got off of it. The ball came back to him in the corner. He hit some big threes. He got to the lane. And like you said, the offensive rebound was huge. So just trying to be in the right place at the right time and continue to make impactful plays. Like we all try to do that because that's what helps you win. And the more he can do that, the more he helps himself and it helps us.
Steph, another opening night game, and you're not at home. While you're warm-up shooting, we saw Riley, your daughter, giving you like an assist for your last shot. What does that mean for you to share even these moments with your family?
Yeah, my wife and my daughter here. It's weird because when my dad retired, I was the same age Riley is now. So it's kind of full circle, knowing the experiences I had as a kid watching and getting to relive that as a dad now. So it's pretty special that me and Ish get to, she got spoiled, a little solo trip, so it was fun.
Steph, Jimmy talked about how he was trying to be, I guess, a mentor to JK, helping him out, showing him things. He talked about the importance of veterans like Luol Deng and Derrick Rose in his career. I was wondering for you, were there any veterans early in your career that kind of helped you, I guess, along your way?
A lot of guys. I think, just watching Monte play, understanding the killer instinct he had. I had Anthony Morrow. He was just kind of young at the time, but, the Charlotte guy that looked out for me early on. And then Jared Jack, another guy who was kind of a wily veteran that came in at a time that we were trying to take that next step. So it's the way the game goes. You give back to it, and, it keeps you sharp, too, because I'm sure Jimmy's getting to see the game and think about it in a way that he can explain it to JK in a way that's going to help him and, like I said, help our team.
Steph, I was just jumping ahead a little bit. You guys don't practice tomorrow. How much of a test will Denver provide Thursday? And beyond just them, the idea of how eager are you to see where you guys measure up with all the teams in the West? I mean, the West, as usual, is loaded. Tonight's obviously the step you wanted to take. But starting with Denver and Jokic and then moving forward, how do you view sort of the weeks ahead?
not getting too ahead of ourselves. You know, we know how we started last year and know where it went from there. It's just for us, every game is an opportunity to get better. You know, that's the greatest answer you wanted. In the sense of we're just plotting our way through night after night. The way the preseason went this year was kind of interesting because it was 3 totally different styles that we played in a row: Portland, LA, the Clippers. This week is kind of the same vibe with Denver and Portland back to back. So just for us, is how can you switch the game plan quickly to understand how Denver plays, knowing their tendencies, knowing how great Jokic is him and Murray. So and then some of the additions they have, but take a game at a time and enjoy, this process.
2 more, Ramon, and then over here.
Steph, you guys played so many times against LeBron, especially against the Lakers. These big national TV games, opening night, Christmas, etc. How strange is it to see him sitting up on the throne there instead of in the game? And I think it's like the first opening night he's missed in 23 years.
Yes, I mean, I know it's for whatever the injury really is. I'm sure he wanted to play, and it is very different being here and him not out there. But I'm sure for him at year 23, it's try to be there healthy for whatever the stretch run that he can be there. The meat of the season. So if he's out, I'm sure there's a legitimate reason.
Last one.
Hey, Steph, it's your 16th season in the NBA, and you have done it all from MVP to championship. After seeing all the young players in China look up to you, after all that love and success, what keeps you hungry?
Just I enjoy the game. I don't know how else to say it. It brings the best out of me. I get to show my creativity. I love the work that goes into it. I love the competition. And, for whatever reason, physically, I'm still able to do it at a high level. And I'm going to try to get everything I can out of it. But other than that, the game is continuing to grow. And in order to keep trying to lead the pace, you have to kind of dig deep and remember the reason that you're out there. And I've been able to do that for a long time.